Hi, and welcome back to the Good Samaritan. And today on our show, we're talking about Medical Missions Outreach. They are a medical team that does monthly trips to third world nations, delivering medical supplies and giving the gospel. And if you remember, back in 2010, when Haiti was hit with the earthquake, Medical Missions Outreach were among the first responders. And here to talk with us today about her 3 trips with Medical Missions is my good friend Marie. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Marie.
Absolutely, glad to be here.
Now, being a nurse here, you're training to be a nurse in college, this must be perfect hand in glove for you.
Oh yeah, it's a great motivation even in between semesters when I've gone on Christmas trips to come back. I know this is what I want to do. I know this is why I'm in nursing.
And what has reinforced that, seeing, these people in their impoverished conditions and just being able to give them medical supplies? I'm sure you have some touching stories.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people come through the clinic who sometimes it's the same diseases you're going to see here, but they're untreated, they don't know what to do about it. They don't have access to medical supplies. So even simple things like vitamins, they come and they are so excited. They'll tell you anything just to get vitamins. They'll all say, I have the flu. But we're like, I promise you're going to get vitamins. And that's the little things. And once they know that you care, then they're more open to be able to hear the gospel and build a foundation for that relationship.
Right. And so that helps open that door, is breaking down that barrier. And when you go on these missions trips, how do they set up in these third world countries? I'm sure you have to improvise.
Yeah, every clinic is different. The first week we spent 2 days in a church, so we would set up in the children's church room and then outside in the open area. Then we would go up to the auditorium, to the choir room, and each area would be a different section of the clinic. And then one time we went an hour-long boat ride down to an Indian village that was only accessible by water. And we just showed up and there was a hut, and the chief is like, you get to use the hut. And we were like, okay. So then he just set up clinic in the hut. So each place is different. One time we got to use a school, which was a great setup because we had individual classrooms, and that just makes it flow really easy. But yeah, we set up the clinic with 5 different areas. First is registration and triage. So a lot of times we have people who are there from the church or working with the missionaries who know the language to do registration, because they're much better at writing people's name down. And the whole purpose is just to have a contact, to have a phone number, have an address, something to be able to follow up with them afterward.
Right. So you probably use translators and stuff, right? Because a lot of people probably don't know the language.
Yes. Yeah.
So how much of a team do you need to build in order to go over there? I mean, do you partner with churches in the local area there?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. We would take on a team anywhere up to 40 people. The largest team I've been on had 100, but 20 to 40 people is really good enough. And then the church there, the missionary before we come, his job is to advertise that we're coming. He will make everyone aware in the area, in the community, and then his church usually supplies the translators.
Wow, so amazing. And I was looking on the Medical Missions website, and they said that they give out thousands of puppets to these little kids, like little hand puppets. And in fact, I have a picture here of the puppets that they give out to these kids. And do you know anything about them? I mean, apparently churches here in the States make them.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The puppets we give out, each adult will get a bag with their vitamins and a toothbrush in it. But then for the kids, instead of doing bags, we do puppets.
Oh, that's
and they really
so
enjoy
cute.
them a lot. And it just says Jesus loves me. And then they run around and play with them. Yeah. So churches will make that. And then my church, when I went on my first trip, all the kids around Christmas time gathered toothbrushes, and so I literally had a suitcase full of toothbrushes when I went. And that's just an easy way for people who can't go to be involved.
Right, wow. And so for the audience to get involved, they can go check out Medical Missions online at medical-outreach.com and also on Facebook, right?
Yes.
At Medical Missions. All right, thank you so much, Marie, for joining us today and showing us how we can be good Samaritans. And be sure to join us next time on Good Samaritan, where we can talk about orphans and how we can help them find their forever families.